And do you recall how things came about for you to be in space 1999? Do you have any memories of that? I know that that was such a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I worked so much then. In the 10 years that I was in England, I took 6 weeks off in total to have 2 babies. And the rest of the time, they just kept sending me stuff and saying, do you want to do this, do you want to do it? And the reason that I did, I'd been in Austria shooting with Nick Rowe, doing a movie, Secret Obsession, whatever it was anyway. It was where he met Teresa Russell. But I came back on a plane from that and went straight to do. No, I didn't. Oh, that was This Is Your Life that they were doing with Ian Ogilvy. I was doing something else. I'd done a play, and I knew Ian quite well. We used to meet at the BBC, and he suggested me for that role. And then we got Sarah in because she looked like me and my ex-husband directed it. So that's how I got to do that. But I knew everybody. I knew Nick Tate really well. And everything I did, it was so small. The world was so small in England that I knew everyone. Everywhere I went, we all had vastly drunken lunches and things like that. We spent most of our time drunk. People called English actors drinking in enormous amounts. I mean, David Hemmings was drinking, Oliver was drinking. We all just, Peter O'Toole was a drunk, you know. That's what we did.
Were you impressed by the sets? Do you remember sort of the look of the show? Because Survivors had been really a standard BBC budget, I assume.
No. They invested a lot of time and money in that, and it was the first video show ever, Survivors. So we were piling around in the country in Ross-on-Wye in the snow, which is up in Wales, and cold and damp and really cold. And we were in this. They had the truck where they had the video equipment, and then we were ferried around. And they were so stunned at being on location, they forgot to do things like provide shelter for the extras, or to even get extras. I mean, sometimes we'd be trying to run through masses of dying humanity, and there weren't any. There were 3 rather cold old ladies. It was ridiculous, but I mean, they spent a lot. They had a lot of hope in that. And then, of course, they didn't back it. And BBC, renowned for that, they didn't back anything. So it didn't do as well as it should have done. But it did well enough for them 30 years later to do a remake.
It's an iconic series.
It is, I know.
I don't want to dominate the conversation, so it would be great in any time. And so you started doing television in the 80s in the US.
Yeah, I came here in 1980 and I started working in 1982.
And what would you say was the first role in the United States that really was monumental, or that you had?
It wasn't one.
You were just boom, boom, boom.
I just went straight into television, killing people. that's really all I did. I mean, I did 4 Murder, She Wrote. I did that character, Boswell character, Tom Boswell's show. I did 4 of those. I did Quantum Leap, where I was the evil leaper. I did, Star Trek, where I was either killing people by commanding something stupid. I mean, I spent more of my career annihilating people. And very few. One of the shows actually that I really loved was Family Ties, where I played the French DJ that Michael J. Fox falls in love with. And that was a gentle role, and it was a very loving role. It was really nice to be able to play that. And people remember me for that. And then I played, lots of others with lots of stupid things. Twilight Zone, I did Twilight Zone, the anthology, and another thing, what was it called? They shot it in some Nissan hut.
If She Should Die, something like that?
What was that?
If She Should Die?
Yes. If She Should Die. Which one was that?
I thought that was the Twilight Zone episode.
Might well be. I did 2 of them. One with Robert Morse, who's a wonderful actor, an idiot human being. And another one where I played, I can't remember what I played. I know that with the Robert Morse, I walked around with a sort of snake who decided she loved me and she fell asleep on my shoulders. And I could not get this thing off. And when I finished the shoot, I was like,
maybe I should print that page.
What?
The one off the IMDb. I was looking at it.
And you didn't print it out? I wish you had, because I have no idea.
I'm not going to go back and get it, but I didn't print it out.
There were lots of, I can't remember half the stuff.
Yeah. Because you're on the IMDb.
Well, I would hope so. I would be vaguely insulting if I wasn't on IMDb. Carpenters are on IMDb.
I have a question about Babylon 5.
Oh.
Your role on that. It seemed like, I got the impression that it was designed for so much more.
Yeah.
Your character was so powerful, but yet only there for a short
Yeah.
period of time.
Yeah.
Were there any plans?
Well, it was
for-
the penultimate episode, wasn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
they finished after that, so they couldn't go anywhere with it. That was, I was supposed to have a whole arc that was supposed to come up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Story of my life. That's my sort of career.
Which role did you play in that?
I played some ambassador who, I
You were the-
ran some planet.
You were the
I did one of
senator
those. I can't
who
remember senator. I
you
did
broke
some-
into the president's office and he just killed himself. He was president, you didn't kill him. I don't know why.
We're going to be watching it.
Oh.
I remember doing it, actually, but they all meld into,
You didn't kill anyone in that one.
no.
But you look like you wanted to.